Hello gang, Zane's not available, so I decided to do some solo commentary. So yeah, it's going to be kind of boring. So Bruno's now no longer possessed by Graf, who is demon in service of Gizloff, but he's also a servant of Gizloff's mentor Gendrazel. Now Krug's going off to help out Bruno. Now Gendrazel always torments Gizloff, so because Gendrazel's stuck in a crystal and he's using Gizloff to get out of it. Anyway, now they're talking about fucking orphans being captured by Gizloff's men, and so while there's blackmail to helping Gizloff, now we're going to do 23 and we're going to take on Bruno for the last time along with Krug and all that. It can be quite a tricky battle. Depending on your setup. My setup is primarily magic users and ballistae, and I would tend to use that throughout the battle. I also take my time just to grind on certain characters because I really want to get my magicians up to their 5th class so that they can use teleport, making the last few scenarios easy to do. So yeah, I got a couple of commanders with Nyxes or mermaids, however you want to see them. Everyone's got amulets equipped to bolster their magic defenses because the enemy uses a lot of magic. A lot of magicians here. Kruger's the worst one, but he's not the only. They're not the only ones. I mean, there's going to be another magic user which will appear soon. So I split the team into 2 groups, but instead of taking the enemy separately, I decided to bring my flyers back to the group here so that it'll be easy for me to kill off the enemy flyers that way, and just to keep everyone together, how I want to set up. So yeah, I got Ricky equipped with some phalanx troops because got some knights to deal with, and they're pretty aggressive, these cunts. So I'm not really too worried about raising Ricky's levels at the moment because he's at a good high level. Got Null here. So I'll just place him here. Let's see. So yeah, I will use Fireball so that I can hit more than a group of enemies. I can hit a vast group of them. Decline works well here, so make sure you use that a lot, which is what I'm doing here. Yeah, it's been an interesting conversation I had on Skype. I got to know Brito Ronaldo. He's the one who did the first PlayStation version. Well, he did the first playthrough of the PlayStation version of Langrisser IV back in 2012, or was it late 2011? That which has been patched, by the way. Yeah, I advertised his playthrough as he was going through the Path C. I only did 2 paths back when I did the playthrough of Langrisser IV. I just decided to do a playthrough of this game again, but only the 3rd path this time, just to complete it. Just make it feel whole. I've got the whole Saturn version done because well, I don't really want to go through Path A and B again. But yeah, these archers, these horsemen archers, you have to be very wary of. So I tend to take them out first because they're very weak to magic. I'm not too bothered about those troops over there. Right, the next is I'm not going to use against them. I'm going to use the Kthnxs to halt an ambush from the demons. They do come appear shortly. So, right, I'm just bringing the Ballista up here. Like so. I wish you had the ability to have 4 troops instead of 3. Shame. Attack 2, shit. So I really want to get rid of these archers as quickly as possible. I'll just place them here. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Decent damage on the phalanx troops. But I really want to get rid of the archers, so I'm just bringing a list over here. Over the mountain. There of the map, so but yeah, Bretto's gonna do some commentary in the next chapter, and hopefully in the final chapter of Langrisser IV. Zane will probably do some commentary in the other chapters as well. I'm hoping to get a Finnish Let's Player called Bastard. He hasn't done any Let's Plays in a while. Check him out. He also does some rants on video games from time to time. So yeah, I'll try to get some guest commentary. I tried to invite Unplay the Thing, as he's done some commentary with me on this game many years ago, but he's unavailable at the moment because he's got a busy job now, which is fair enough. He was polite about it, and you know, I can't fault him for not being available. He's got his own commitments to deal with. So I would appreciate helping somebody like me who's not as well known with the niche gaming community as he is. He's one of the reasons why I did Let's Plays anyway, as well as Zane Archives. So, you know, they're the 2 people who got me into the whole playthrough with commentary shtick. So these bastards use heal a lot. The worst ones are the magicians on the fortress, as they use fucking heal too. Don't really want to deal with that. You have to excuse me. My PS3 is on, and switch it off. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I may do a playthrough of Langrisser V after I've completed the entire Langrisser IV playthrough. I'm not completely sure yet. I don't think it will be as difficult as 4 is, Sega Saturn wise. PlayStation version 4 is based on Langrisser V's gameplay, that you can do half steps, that you can mix troops, all that jazz. The Langrisser fans cite that the Saturn version is a lot better. Bit harder because with the judgment system, is pretty much another way of saying agility, troop and commander agility. You know, the character with the highest judgment goes first. In the PlayStation version, both commanders and troops move at once, whereas in 4, troops and commanders have their own individual agility or judgment. You know, spellcasters typically have the highest judgment, so that's why I made the main character a magic type, so that, you know, you can reap the benefits of having high judgment. And magicians are strategically sound when playing Langrisser IV. Ranged characters and magic users tend to be pretty good, more so than physical physical ones. I prefer playing as a magic type anyway, rather than a knight or some physical one. I don't know. Angelina, I didn't bother with promoting her as a unicorn, not unicorn lord, compared to my previous playthroughs of Langrisser IV, like Path A and B. Well, Path A. I'd rather stick with her dragon class. I'd rather have a flyer. Yeah, I'm gonna miss the teleport spell in her unicorn class, but horse types tend to be useless when playing inside buildings. You don't move as much as foot types and flyers seem to. So yeah, I'm just weakening horse troops here. My Nixies. I'll put them close to McLean because she needs some more HP in the next turn. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, I get rid of this cunt here. Some EXP for Landius. Yeah, there was a funny argument between Sane Archives and another friend called Alex. They both don't like this game at all. They just both hate these games. Alex said to me yesterday that this looks similar to the Civilization series, but he just doesn't like this. It just looks boring, he said, and Sane Archives agreed with him, and then they started arguing amongst each other because of online RPGs and all this fucking shit. It's quite hilarious. I wish they were here right now so they can have their altercation. Ah shit, I lost the Nixie there. It's just fucking hilarious. I thought I was gonna nearly lose Bretto with the commentary at that time, because he's not used to Zane's personality like I am. I've known Zane for years, and whereas Bretto only met the guy once and I think he's a prick, so I know Zane's a prick, but I think he's alright. It's just his personality is something you have to get used to, because he can be abrasive, but I find it funny. He's hilarious. It just makes me laugh. And he's also good enough to help me with the playthroughs of my games. Oh, you got Fireball spell ready. Have at it. Come on, have at it. Taking my time here for some reason. Yeah, I just want to get rid of the troops. I'm not sure if by killing the commander and the troops at once you still get all the XP from them, or you just get the EXP from the commanders. I'm not too sure. It doesn't matter. She's leveled up. She's got a new level anyway. Her level's increased, so can't really bitch. So just moving Angelina. I don't think I really used her that much in this battle. I think I used her later on. Not 100% sure. Oh no, wait, I used her against demons, because her archangels or archangels tend to be very good against dark type troops. So they're holy and shit. Let's see. My list still is a demon. I forgot. Is it an archdemon or is it what's her last class her last class and with the flying demon roots, demon god. I don't know if it's demon lord or something. I don't know. Probably demon lord. So yeah, mostly because of her troop types. You know, she gets the black dragons as a demon god. So really want those for the last battles. You know. So right. Noel's Vampire Lord's okay. I mean, he's got like decline and all that. Vampire Lord is a good class because he learns heal 1 and other offensive spells, but too little, too late. It's probably easier to gain all the buffs in the PlayStation version. I'm not too sure though, so don't own the PlayStation copy of this game. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I do have the PlayStation version via PSN download, but I haven't got like the patch version. You know, I'm not sure whether to play Langrisser IV or not on my PS3 once I've done this. But I might go ahead with Langrisser V. Just record this. I've got a Saturn copy of it, so I might as well just record that. I'm not sure if there are any differences between the two versions of 5, music-wise. I'll have to check. Yeah, Archangels tend to be presented towards phalanx attacks, so I'm going to avoid using more phalanx against these cunts. So, yeah, Bruno doesn't really use any offense magic at all in this battle, mostly healing shit. So heal 2, that's about it. It's Kruger that's the danger, because he uses a lot of air magic. Fortunately, however, everyone's equipped with amulets, so my defenses are buffed big time, so I haven't got much to worry about. Oh well, you're toast, bitch. Yeah, they're pretty offensive, these troops. I'm going to use some magic on the Sky Archers, I think, because they're very, very weak against magic. I'm going to save here. I do a lot of saving in the middle of battles, so get used to that. Although if you probably watch my long play version of this long playthrough, meaning it's the playthrough but without commentary, if you watch the last chapters, you're pretty much aware of my habits of saving in the middle of battles and shit. So I'm using the Kthnxs here just to not to necessarily kill all the angels, well, kill some, but just to weaken the troops. They're the best archers in the game. Sadly, they don't move very much on land or in buildings, so you're gonna have to use like the teleport spell a lot when using them inside buildings. So I'm just moving the ballistae up here. Again, I'm going to be very careful with the ballistae because I don't really want to lose them against Kruger's attacks. Well, Kruger's magic. Really want to be extra careful. I'm not too bothered about the skeletons being hit. I think they're zombie fighters or something. I'm not too sure. That ain't too bad. So yeah, I just want to get rid of those. They can be a bit of a pain. Not so much a threat, just a little bit of a pain. Just a bit of a nuisance. So I'm going to swap them like the flies that they are. Well, what I do is just weaken them down with the ballistae, but they're outside my command range, so it's alright. They're pretty much weak against archery anyway. That's alright. So yeah, I'm gonna Finish most of these fuckers off with Thunder Magic. Like so. Shock effect. Here we go. I'll attack too. Yeah, I'm gonna move the Archangels up here. And now we got a special guest. Oh look, it's fucking Ivar. And he brings some demons with him. He can be quite dangerous as well, with his meteor magic. Fortunately, he and his troops do attack Bruno's troops. So yeah. So I'll be spending my time here getting rid of the phalanxes over there and pretty much Ivar's minions. Excuse me, I'm just gonna get a drink. There we go, getting rid of all the archers. Get rid of that Dragon Knight. Or Dragon Lord. I'm not too sure. Oh shit, didn't want that to happen. That's alright. I'll just ice the cunts. Well, I'm not going to ice my magic, I'm just going to use my phalanxes against the Archangels. For some reason, they're weak against phalanxes now. Strange. They didn't have much trouble killing one of them, or one of my phalanxes before. Let's see. Gonna put the magic on hold for now, because I want to deal with the phalanx across the mountain first. Excuse me, I'm just drinking my coffee. Need to wake up with some coffee. Drink about 2 cups a day. Tends to perk me up a bit. I think that's alright as an average. I don't overdo it with coffee. I don't drink like 6 cups a day. I mean, that's excessive. I tend to drink 2 or 3 cups a day, usually in the morning period, and then I just drink decaf tea and decaf Coke afterwards, you know. Let's see. I'm going to use some healing magic here. Healing's also good to raise EXP. But I think I've already explained all of this in my old videos of the Langrisser IV. I'm talking about the ones I did a few years ago. Christ, it's such a long time ago. I don't know why I stopped doing the Langrisser IV playthrough. I just guess I just wanted to play other things. It happens, and plus I'm not getting paid to do these playthroughs. I just wanted to introduce different types of niche games that most people wouldn't have heard of or played. And if they don't fancy playing it, at least they know. If they played their Langrisser or Langrisser II, at least they know of the other Langrisser games out there and what to expect of the story and gameplay, blah blah boo, blah blah blah. This is one of my favourite Langrisser games in my opinion. I heard that Langrisser II is the best one. I've not completed Langrisser II. I've completed Langrisser I on the Millennium Edition. Played a bit of 2 on the Millennium Edition. There are more paths in the Millennium Edition. So I might play that. I might just play the light path though. Not sure yet. Okay. Let's see, what am I doing here? Alright. use some magic here. Yeah, those troops over there, the demon troops, they tend to be weak against magic. They're like frogs or something, those frog troops. I think they're frogs. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to kill. I'm just worried about Ivor's magic. But I won't kill him. I'll kill him last until I killed all of his minions. Otherwise, if you kill him first, they all disappear. Nah. Those demons are going on the offensive. Not to worry. Alright, that's... I didn't kill him, but I wanted to weaken him so that he won't use magic for the next few turns. He'll just end up regenerating himself. So that I can get rid of the other demon with the next few troops. Sometimes I don't kill the troops individually. So instead I just kill the commander just for the sake of it. I try to accumulate as much EXP as I can, but sometimes I just don't think it's necessary and just want to proceed with the whole, you know, the battle fan to drag it on too much. I do admit I do drag it on, but mainly because I wanted to get experience from these battles, you know, as much experience as I can. And okay, just place them there. Do. Okay, I'm gonna weaken this cunt here. Right, that's him stunned. I think I kill the phalanxes with Listel's ice magic, just so that she can gain EXP. Because I think she's lacking in the EXP department. Ah, okay. Okay. Excuse me. What am I doing here? I think I use some fire spells here. I'm not too sure. Oh no, no way. No. I think he's a general type. I'm not completely sure. I think that commander is a general type. Right, I'm using decline here. Decline lowers their magic defenses, so I'll hit them harder than normal with the magic. Thunder spells plenty. Okay, I'm gonna generate my Angelina there. Uh-oh. Well, I've been playing Langrisser IV. I've also been watching a bit of Netflix again. I watched a show called Power. It's really good. I recommend watching it. Main character's obviously roided up though. You can tell by his chest physique. You know, he probably takes a lot of growth hormones or something just to look the part. A lot of these American actors, these high prolific actors and actresses tend to use some growth hormones and steroids just to keep slim. And you see them drink like fucking alcohol on the show and all this shit. It's a good show. It's about a black guy who owns a club. I think it's set in New York or New Jersey or something. I'm not too sure. But anyway, he's on this side. He's also a known drug dealer, but he tries to keep that stum so that people outside of the drug business don't know of his clandestine activities, you know. So you watch him being surreptitious throughout the show, you know. Only his wife knows, as she wasn't been on the game for years with him. It's just the fact that he met his ex-girlfriend, who happens to be working for the DEA or FBI, I'm not too sure. And she's trying to uncover the guy called Ghost, who happens to be her ex-boyfriend. So, it's a pretty good show. I haven't watched all of the season 2 yet. Enjoyed season 1. But like I said, please check it out. There's going to be a season 3 too. I can't wait for that. I know that Better Call Saul has another season, so I might watch that eventually. I like Orange is the New Black, but I really didn't enjoy season 3 much. Season 2 was good because he had a main villain called V, and she was pretty good. But 3 didn't really have a main villain. The prison itself is the villain, because it can make good prison characters into bad characters in an instant. So I guess the whole premise of the show is that the prison is the villain because it can make you do things against your character. I don't know. I guess that's what the whole season 3 was about. I didn't enjoy it though, and I hope they make improvements in season 4. I don't really care if it's feminist, pro-feminist or not. I don't like feminists, but I just enjoy the show if it's good quality. Not if they got like an anti-male agenda and all that shit, you know. I don't think it does. It's about a female prison. We had in the UK. I live in the UK, by the way. We had a similar show called Bad Girls. I haven't really watched Bad Girls. I really need to watch Bad Girls. I heard it's a good show, so I really need to watch that. I've seen it on TV years ago, but I never got the chance to watch it. I'm also trying to watch a BBC show called 13. There's about 5 episodes. And the drama set in my hometown, Bristol, is about a woman's a 26-year-old girl who's been captured for 13 years. She was housebound since she was 13. So she's missed a lot in her life at 13. In some respects, I can relate to that. I don't want to talk about my life story too much, but you know, I got high function autism, and I tend to avoid people, interacting with them and so forth. So I tend to isolate myself. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I had a bad time at school, bad time making friends. I had a history of abuse, not sexual abuse, but like, you know, mental abuse from people who used to bully me and stuff. So I tend to avoid, you know, trying to interact with the outside world, and that affected me, you know. I'm in my 30s now, and I'm just trying to, after surviving a stroke, I'm just trying to make something out of my life again. I used to have a surveying job. Now I'm in doing care work, and I'm in the process of getting extra care work just to build up referees and experience and all that shit. And I quite enjoy the work. Quite enjoy helping with vulnerable, being a vulnerable person myself in some senses. So I'm a stroke survivor, and I also have autism. So you know, hope to benefit from care work. I might not be as paid as much as somebody in a trade, but I quite enjoy it, and I think there should be more male care workers, honestly. I think there's a lot of sexism involved when it comes to care work. You know, there's a lot of female carers, and I don't think females are inherently caring people. I just think it depends on the individual. I think men in their way can be caring, show emotion when they need to. It's not a gay thing to show emotion, but you can't be over emotional. I don't know. But yeah, there used to be a lot of carers back in ancient times. You know, nurses and all that used to be male, as with female professions were limited back then, or they were homework. You know, they're housewives, or they just baby machines, and they had little to do in their lives. Conversely, however, women today feel unfulfilled despite having all these freedoms. It's a bit of a paradox to me. I could go on a rant about how feminism failed women. Feminism was built based on the premise that women can attain more than just being a traditional housewife to men. Now, personally, I don't like traditionalism. You know, I'm part of MGTOW, and I just don't feel that traditionalism works in this day and age. And I don't really want to put my girlfriend or whatever the fuck into a cage. I don't have a girlfriend, by the way, but I'm just saying I just don't like the whole idea of a relationship, because it's more like a business arrangement, if anything, like a contract. You know, you always have to, you own that person in some, it's like you own that person, like their cattle and all that, and you parade them around as if they're like your special trophy or something. It's really weird. That's how most of these relationships are. They're very superficial, and it's all about personal gain rather than caring about that person. If you care about the person, you wouldn't cheat on them and all that crap. But you see a lot of this shit because people get bored easily of others, claim that they love them, and then a year later they just lose interest. Most of these people don't know what love is, sadly, because they probably had a bad childhood and all that, and they seem to assume if they had sex with these random people, you know, they get their dopamine fix from being intimate, which all it is just a dopamine fix, an addiction. They're addicted to the whole idea of, quote, love, end quote. It's bullshit. Most of these relationships are derived from the need for their dopamine fix, because you know, the chemicals in the brain when you feel like euphoric, feels good. So they just jump from relationship after relationship, monkey branch if you will, if they can afford to, just to get that fix. But in reality, these people are pretty broken. You know, those type of people who constantly monkey branch and are dysfunctional, by the way. I'm not saying people who just seek out relationships are all dysfunctional, not at all. I'm just saying those who had a bad upbringing, who feel that the answer to all their insecurities is to find a boyfriend or a girlfriend and just constantly repeat that cycle instead of working on their own issues, you know. And here we are, just using a lot of I used a lot of Thunder Magic here against Kruger's troops, but what I should have done is try and use Silence Magic, but their defense are pretty hard, so I didn't bother. The reason why I should have used Silence Magic is because the enemy priest, oh, I got rid of it. The enemy priest uses heal 2, and so does Bruno. Oh well, I got rid of Ivar at last, and I got rid of his troops as well, so I just got to concentrate on Kruger and Bruno. Kruger you don't have to necessarily kill, but kill him because of his full EXP. This is also the last fight you have with Kruger in this path. You don't get to fight him again, like you would. You have more chance of fighting him in Path A. You fight him as one of the final bosses in Path A, and he's also a sort of final boss in Path B. But you see him being possessed by Gendrazel. Now Gendrazel is the one who made Gizloff into what he is today. There's a backstory, official backstory, that wasn't included in the game, and it comes from official Langrisser IV art, from the official Langrisser IV artwork. I could talk a bit of backstory of Gizloff, if you will, without having to go too much detail. When he was like 16, 17, he was conscripted in the military of his home country, and his home country was fighting against the Regenberg Federation, which is the forces I'm fighting right now. Gizloff's his home country lost the war, and Gizloff is battered, war torn. He also had magic potential as a kid, but he didn't have the means to enroll in a magic academy, if you will, although he had great magic potential. And he came from an impoverished background. His mother died of a disease, whereas his father left his mother and Gizloff. So he became very bitter and resentful of the world as a result. And after the battle, the last battle with the Federation, bruised from, you know, all the conflicts that he was involved in, Gizloff came across a black crystal which housed Gendrazel, and Gendrazel took interest in Gizloff, saw his potential, thought of using him as a means to rise up to overthrow the demon king Chaos. He's the king of kings of the demon world. He is the head honcho. Whereas Gendrazel was a low class god compared to Lushrich, who's the goddess of light, and Chaos, who's the god of darkness and also the king of the demons. So he wanted to take over as the god of darkness, basically. So he wanted to use Gizloff as means to seek power, basically. Gendrazel also gave Gizloff power, or awakened his powers. And the reason why he has white pupils, Gizloff, there are no irises and all that shit, it's all completely white, is because of his transformation thanks to Gendrazel's blessing. He inherited some of Gendrazel's powers. But Gizloff, being the cunning prick that he is merely using Gendrazel for his personal means, you know. He's trying to surpass Gendrazel, if you will. It's a different relationship to Bowser and Chaos. I guess Gizloff was like Gendrazel's Bowser, but Gizloff had his own designs, if you will. And you'll probably see more of, and you'll also see more of Kruger's backstory as well in this in this path. How you know, you find more about his upbringing. He is Gizloff's son, but you know, you don't know much of how he was born, and you'll find out in the next scenario. Find out more about Kruger. I feel sorry for Kruger because he was just trying to work for his father. He's a tragic villain because he existed for, you know, Gizloff's greed, his selfishness, whereas Kruger genuinely wants to gain his father's approval. He cares for his father, but he doesn't realize that Gisloff doesn't have those fatherly instincts. Everything he did was for his father, you know. So he's not completely scum. Although he's done some horrible things, I don't think Kruger's a horrible man. He did everything for his father's approval. Anything to make his father happy. And his whole reality is shattered in the next scenario, sadly. And he loses it. And I won't spoil any more than that. General Volk is also a tragic villain. He's not really a villain, he's a noble man. He's one of the generals you fight throughout the game. And you'll fight him again in the next scenario. This is his last battle with him. Yeah, you don't see him again in paths A and B, but seeing this path C is leads to the true ending of the game. You know, you'll find out what happens to him. Okay, cool. Got rid of that annoying pest. Like I said, I don't like healers. They tend to ruin, my plans for me. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that backstory of Gisloff. I tried to explain it the best I could. Oh, and the Sage Crystal that appeared in the first scenario, that was created by the twin sisters from Langrisser II. I think their names are Liana and Rana. I'm not completely finished Langrisser II, but yeah, they created the Sage Crystal to unite the Dark and Light Sword. Langrisser now has her, and Gendrazel was the one who stole it from Heaven. I forgot the name of the place where it's like a shrine in Heaven. He stole it, and then after a battle, he lost his powers and became a crystallized form, and that's how he can encounter Gisloff. And he taught Gisloff magic, the ancient world, and that's how Gisloff came to be in the present. So Gisloff learned a lot from Gendrazel, who was his teacher, but he also wanted to usurp Gendrazel and become like Gendrazel and surpass Chaos himself. Okay, and getting rid of Kruger's Knights now. And yeah, I left Celine there because I didn't want her to hoard or ruin the EXP grinding for me. So I don't really need her anyway, so I just left her there and just for her to stay. Pick the first option if you don't want her to participate, or pick the second option if you need the help. I think, use her if you need the assistance, if you're like struggling with this battle. But if you know what you're doing, like I am, and it took me a few retries to get this battle right, you shouldn't have a problem. I struggled with the whole two-team ships with this battle, so I decided to regroup them and hit them hard that way. The battle became slower as a result, but it worked better in my favor anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use magic here again. What I should have done is somehow use Decline on Bruno and use Silence on him so that it will stop using Heal 2, but I decided not to do that. Oh well, can't be helped. This battle will be done soon. Just don't know what to do. Yeah, Heal 2's a bitch. I fucking hate Heal 2. So I tend to use a lot of magic and archers here. But getting rid of Kruger, well, attacking his troops vital because Kruger's a threat right now. Need to get rid of him. Nuisance. Using the fireball spell here. Okay, not good. This is good. Oh no. Didn't realise you can use heal 1. Well, to be expected, I suppose. Okay. And what I'm going to do with my archangels here. I'm not sure if you can call them archangels or archangels. I don't know. Because you pronounce arch enemy as arch enemy, not arch enemy. Or do you pronounce them as arch enemy? I don't know. I always hear arch enemies. Archangels, weird pronunciation for me. But that's the English language for you. Okay. Not sure what I'm going to do with Null, seeing as his skill set's limited. Yeah, I'm going to regain some MP back, because I'm going to use some of the magic against the Ballistae on the left. Not completely bothered by Kruger's Thunder spells, as you can't really do any damage against my Nixie troops. I really hate these fucking cunts using heal a lot. God, it's such a waste of magic. I used all those Thunder spells for nothing. Oh well. Ah, shit. Oh well, just get rid of one of the knights. Okay, just lean them up here. I think it's safe for the Ballistae to make their move. Just need McLean up here. I'll keep the Nixes on the stream for now because they gain attack bonuses from being on water ground, you know. On water grids, you know. If you use water troops, just strategically place them in grids where there are water, like streams and all that shit. Streams, rivers, sea. They work pretty well. So I'm going to use heal again. I think I'm going to use heal again. Yeah, I think I did. Just using the phalanx as fodder now. Not really bothered by about Ricky gaining levels at this point. He's at high level already. I'm promoting him to the last serpent class. You ain't going to gain. Apart from bonuses, you ain't going to gain shit. Spell wise and troop wise, so I'm not too bothered. Okay, not bad. Okay, there's Kruger. And we've got Archangels here. So what I'm doing here is carefully placing the Archangels here because Bruno's got high elf troops and they can hit pretty bad. They can hit hard, especially on flyers. So needs to be really careful. And magic's no good against them either because their magic defenses are really high. So physical attacks are the way to go. They don't have as much attack range as Nixes do, which works in my favour, or the Ballistae troops. So I tend to snipe at them from a distance using Ballistae troops. you know. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the enemy's ballistae now. Oh. Attack 2, that's not good. Now I'll bring Lister up here. Right, McLean, I'm gonna use attack on his Nixes. Alright, good. I think I get rid of Kruger on this turn. Not too worried about that. No, they didn't do much damage against my Archangels, so that's good. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck you, Bruno. Well, I'm not going to use Fireball spell just yet. Okay, next is time now. I'm just going to weaken Kruger. And then I'm going to weaken his Knight troop here. There we go. His remaining Knight Horseman troop. There we go. He's got no troops to protect him. He's just left on his own, naked. Okay. Alright, we're getting rid of the phalanx troops. Alright, getting rid of these cunts. Good. I'll just leave them there for now because of the ballista over there. Don't really want to get hit by them. Okay, I think this is a good time to use. Nope, not yet. I might use thunder spells now. Alright, we're going to bring up some of the ballista and just attack. Nah, probably not. I'll regenerate him, get some of his MP back. I'll place demons here. Okay. Well, I'll let Shelf kill him for the XP. Not again. Hopefully Bruno won't use heal 2 on them. Ah, there we go. That's alright, get rid of them. Now, I shouldn't have any problem killing Bruno and Kruger after this. Got rid of all obstacles. And she's gaining level. So I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, you bastard. Killed one of my Archangels, you prick. And Bruno's using heal again. Like a bitch. Just placing the skeletons up here. Zombies, I don't know what they are. They're pretty good troops though. For close rangers. Or close quarter troops. Pretty good. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put Angelina over there. Just by the balcony. Or not. I'll just place them close to where Kruger is. Yep, I'm gonna own Kruger. Like so. Get rid of him. Okay, job done. Right, he's out. And he escapes. You don't have to kill him, but you might as well. Angelina gets a level. Nice. Now all I have to do is kill the mage and Bruno. So I'm going to kill the mage first. I'm going to heal up the angels. Because they need healing badly. Alright, that's good. Oh shit. I get very lucky here. That's fucking close. Alright, I'm gonna have to make quick work of him here. Yeah. Ballista are very useful. Get rid of those pesky high elves. Yeah, I'll get rid of these phalanx troops here. Alright, good. I might get rid of one of the high elves. Or just weaken the one adjacent to him. Yeah. Might use heal 1 on Angelina. Yep. Okay. So far so good. Yeah, this battle's pretty slow, but it's going along smoothly-ish. Casualties are minor, so I'm quite happy. I don't expect to have a perfect battle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put him over here. Get rid of all the phalanxes now. Yep, that's good. Yay, got rid of. They're fucking annoying to kill. Let's see. Save. Put Ricky on healing duty. Shelf's alright, I'm just gonna move her to the left. Here we go again. Ah, you bastard. I'm not having good luck here. Yeah, fucked up here. I think I restart. Yeah, it's a good thing I saved before this battle. I mean, before her move. So I lose Angelina here, but I tend to restart. So I'm going to restart shortly. Because I've made a fuck up. I don't understand Japanese. I think it's to do with Bruno's predicament. Yeah, so I restart here because I lose Angelina. I don't really want to. I want her to get a good ending at least, without any deaths. So I restart somewhere around here. Sorry folks, happens. So I'm going to restart here. Anyway, the battle's going to come to a close soon, so just bear with me. Alright. So this, I'm just going to keep Angelina here. Fuck it. I got Ballista anyway, so I might as well just use them. Get rid of the... Get rid of the high elves. I might use the demons as fodder. I'm not using them for anything else anyway. There we go. Not complaining. So, yep, gonna heal him up with you, Ricky. Or not. And I'm gonna... Shit, I'm gonna... Put Shelf over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Landis' troops to get rid of these fucking annoying cunts. Gonna use heal again, it seems. Oh shit, she's meteor. Fuck. So that'll do. She gets another level. Don't know what I'm gonna do no here. Right there. Max HP now. Or max. Just yeah, get rid of him. I'm gonna get rid of that stupid mage over there. Oh crap. I'm out of range. Gonna place her there. I think I should be alright. Yeah, that's alright. Not complaining. Gonna be shoved to the left. It's coming. It's all over soon, folks. Gonna put Ricky. No, I'm not moving him. Just let him heal. Fuck it. Attack 1. There we go. All archers are dead. Thank Christ for that. I'm just gonna get rid of that mage now. Good. Right. And then she's toast. I'll weaken Bruno. I think I used Shelf to get rid of him. And then again, no. Probably just kill him using... And yeah, I killed him using Landius. With his last dying words, Bruno reveals to the sisters that he was possessed by a demon called Graz, and he wasn't the one solely responsible for killing the king. However, he seems repentant and he dies. So they finally know about Graz and that he was a servant. That he's a servant of Gisloth. So Bruno's really a victim in all of this. He's not really a bad guy as you thought he was in Path A and B. Okay, just a lot of needless dialogue here. Oh, Ricky gets a level. It's good. Meanwhile, and Frederick meets his end. Oh shit, Emily. Oh wow, Prime Minister kills him. So yeah, Graz does his dirty work here. He possessed the minister, chancellor, prime minister, whatever he is. And he kills the prince. And now... Yeah, wait for it. Another fucking plot twist, motherfuckers. Yeah. She is now possessed. She's possessed by Graz. Oh shit. This is Landius' older sister, folks. And this is Russell. Russell plays a bit of a role in Langrisser V. He's aware of what's going on, I think. Meanwhile... Ooh, look, it's Lamford. You fucking Brando! I'll be on the corner in the corridor. Oh, look, it's Wilder. Former colleague, classmates meet, and I think Lamford's going to kick the shit out of him.
いつか
何ば
まだし一度しふふふふふふふはははははははははは